That's right, it's time for a little clicker, heroes. Had a couple of requests, so this is B2, and let's get started. I have not played this in so long that I'm honestly going to have to remember some of the pieces of the game. I did an update about, I don't know, a couple months back, few months back, just was completely rusty, but I kind of, I had a couple questions. B2, when you do an update, I used to watch it years ago. Let's take a look. So first of all, I want to point out that there's a Clicker Heroes 2 out, right? And it's been out for a while, probably, I don't know, a couple years or at least a year. I haven't played it yet. I do want to take a look at it. We'll probably do a walkthrough on it, but here's where I'm at. Now, the reason I went in here was to look on the message board and say what's up, but I wanted to look at the members, and these dudes have still been playing, and they've allowed me to stay in this clan and stayed in here with me over the years, and I'm 7 out of 10 basically. But look at these guys: 999,000, dude, Gigs, Mossy, Malbec. I can't believe y'all are still playing. That amazes me. It amazes me. So I tried to fool around in here. I got to these ancients, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I've forgotten some of the names, what they did. So I was kind of taking a look around. You're gonna have to bear with me too. I am going to pop over and do a little stream captain too. So I want to make sure that it's showing up right on here. And it's a little bit wacky, so I'm going to go to a different view to enable you guys to see this while I do my updates on here too. Love this game. It's a really simple game. It's something you can play. Doesn't require a lot of system resources. It's just tied to the Twitch streamers, and most of the guys watching the videos know. But I have been playing on a team here for Ethereal Gate, and there he's doing 5 skulls. So the prizes have been fantastic. You can tell I got a ton of gold, and I'm buying stuff up. So I want to look and see what I need to place on here. There's going to be these obelisks, and so what you want to do when there's an obelisk, first of all, if you highlight it, it's going to show you the range and tell you that look at the ranges on these guys. Let me back this down. That's a level 10. That's a level 10. They hit pretty hard. If you click on it, it's going to attack at 10 damage apiece. So really anybody that's in this circle, watch, that has 10 or fewer hit points is going to get just wiped out. So watch this. Ready? Warrior, okay, barbarian, warrior. So everyone's pretty smart. This archer, 2 hits, gone. So level 15 archer is going to get just wiped out. So anyway, let's see what we're going to pick here. If I can look at my tanks, do I have something available in the tank? I got a Pally. He's got 57 hit points. He's going to take a bunch of shots. So we want to get him down here amongst all these people. We want to hit this gate because they're going to spawn in stuff, but we need to get these towers out of here as quickly as possible. I'll probably look to see where the healers are next and place a healer alongside of it, but that's, a different time, right? So let's place a unit. You can play 3 games at a time. You start with 1, and if you purchase in, you can go to 4. I'm just not much for paying on games lately these days. Call me tight, call me cheap. Just don't call me late for dinner. All right, so let's get in. We'll place the last one. We'll get back to Clicker Heroes. Ethereal Observatory, and then let's see where Big 12 is at. On the actual, if you watch them, they have a board where they can pick where to go to next. The object is to keep killing bosses. So there's no ethereal towers, there's no mass damage. So I'm going to look to actually spit out some ranged here. I'll throw an archer down here at the bottom, and I'm going to back them up. See how you put them behind something so you don't get taken out over here? And then this guy will take all the damage from these while we're shooting this level 6 archer down. So, anywho's, let's go ahead back to Clicker Heroes, and I'll get the view tightened back in. There we go. All right, so I'm going to transcend. Now, I've got these hero souls that I have. I can ascend here for 4764, E4764. The goal is I need to get higher level to get Javira. I needed to go to 290k. That's going to be hard to get there, but let's go ahead and transcend, right? I can buy the quick ascension too and pull that, but I don't want to spend these rubies, so let's go ahead and go. And we're back to level 1. What is this eggnog? Spiked Consuming a spiked nog grants 1 CPS per auto clicker on a monster for an hour. This, oh, whatever. It's going to be, I've got 33 of them remaining. I forgot how many of these I had. We're going to go to auto level, and we're going to go ahead and get some auto clicks going. We're going to get one of them just kind of going through here, right? You can see how you're going to advance like extremely quick, but we want to go through and grab these, yeah, so it's just level 18, level 19. It's already just going to cruise through there. Perfect. So, so summon ancients. We've already got these ancients in, and now we can dedicate some more heroes out to them. We're going to go probably on the gilded. You know what? We're going to let these run for a while. They're going to be fine as is. Let's see what else we got here. I forgot about some of these options on here. We're looking to kind of head back in, so we can just hire them by the 10s. We can hire them by the 100s. And I think if Z, you can go 25s. What was it? Q maxes out. So we'll just, it gives you 10,000. But I just kind of like do goofy clicks in the beginning because the money and stuff comes so fast. So you can just go to 100K on each one. And then you're going to just continue to zoom through levels up here, right? So why did it come off of the boot? I don't get it, but whatevs. Let's go ahead and click these guys out. I forgot it only does 10K at a time, but that's fine though. There's really no use in just holding back. I just could go right to all of them. I could just go right to the last one. But again, it's like you got to click and see this does all heroes by 20%. So I just kind of go through and do them all so I don't miss any of the big boosts in there. And this is pretty much going to be it all the way down. And we'll just keep going. Great Forest here. I used to run through these and just do the bare minimums. But it's not that many more clicks just to max them out and just put it up to an extremely high level. While your guys kind of making some progress, it's just extra things to click on anyway. Let's see. I think one of these has extra damage. Yeah, 0.5 on total DPS. Like these things make a big difference. So, Bobby the Hunter. Bobby the Bounty Hunter. So what else are you guys playing games-wise? Like, I haven't gone into the Clicker Heroes community in quite some time. What new browser games are out there? I'm looking to add, actually, a couple of more games to the gaming stable. Something that I can play quick. Something that doesn't require me to be super grindy. Something that you just kind of play for maybe 5-10 minutes per day. If you've not played Conflict of Nations, that's kind of what I'm alluding to. Like, I love that game. It's some of my other videos, which I'm sure you guys have watched, but I'm looking for more games that are in that same kind of vein where you don't have to be, oh, I don't wish to ascend. Almost ascended right off the bat again. And we're going to go back over to the Stream Raider and let me restore the view for this. So, man, I'm clicking too many buttons. Conflict. Yep, there we go. And see how now it's letting there's a battle in progress, but now I can place a unit on this one. So we're going to come in and place our next unit. I'm more worried about the third map because that's going to be the one where I'm going to get a bunch of gains from. Assassins. Yeah, sure. Let's place an assassin down here, right? And then home. And now this one should be ready to place in 8 seconds. Now, if I go to Twitch, I can actually watch the battle in progress on Ovidiu Z94s, but after you watch a couple of them, they just kind of become lame to watch, to be honest. I just like building them and putting like pretty cool units on the board. Do I have any more ranged? I don't. Do I have a support guy? I do. Let's throw a flag bearer out here, and I think that's going to level my flag bearer. It'll show you. Yep, so 60 out of 60. So now when I go back, this battle should be done soon, but I'm going to go to this my army, and then I can update the flag bearer. Now he's a level 6, right? Has more hit points, and if there's a flag bearer, if I do the info, it'll tell me on my next, when I lock on level 10, it'll give me allied damage by 50%. That's a pretty big amount to throw some more damage on. So if someone's hitting at a 10, now they're hitting at a 15. So, all right, let's look and see if this battle's done. collecting the captain. So on his stream right now, he's collecting the reward and moving. You can see the clicker heroes levels are just kind of just jamming away up there too. We'll come back. It'll notify us on there. So let's hit clicker heroes and then hit back on the view. Look at that. I'm getting the hang of it again already. So we'll go to Athena. We'll level her up. Get all of her bonuses. All the way down the line. Now, here's what I do to, like, everyone has their own way of doing it. I like to keep these bonuses going, so I will throw an auto clicker on here, and I'll throw an auto clicker on there. As a matter of fact, I throw them on the first 5, right? Your bonus damage, because the way I'm set up is off the click damage and the combo bonus, right? So if I look at some of these guys, where's the wheel at? Where's Mr. Wheelie Wheel? So Juggernaut here is DPS per click, and I usually will boost damage through this guy as well as through the gilded, right? So Argayev is going to do some gilded damage. So watch, if I shift into here to pick out 100 more, you'll see the damage goes up. I don't like to fool with it until I get to the really high damage so I can tell if it's actually making a difference or not. You'll be able to look at this click damage, and when you click the button, you'll see if it goes up or down. If it goes down, you just stop upgrading. But if it goes up and it has a wide margin, you want to keep upgrading and keep upgrading and keep upgrading, right? And I'll explain that. Let's go ahead and get these guys done. Yeah, I'm looking for other browser games that are kind of strategy based, or maybe even some idle stuff too. Like, I wouldn't mind grabbing another idle game. I did Shopkeepers or Shop Heroes for a while. I did Idle Heroes on the mobile side. I just kind of got bored of Idle Heroes, honestly. Like, it just and Shop Heroes, they just kind of like phased out over time. I don't know like what I would make if I wanted to make the perfect idle game. That would be something to think about for sure. I had an idea, and I don't want to say too much about it because I think it'd be fantastic. But it would have to cross platforms. It would have to be you'd have to be able to play from your PC as well as your phone. And then I wanted to do something like where people could do the live action part of it from a console. I think that would just be where you could tie all three. And that way, if you're at work, you can play on your phone and do some simple things. Or if you're at your PC, you can get more into it. Look at this, Moloch. I remember fighting for these guys and it taking forever to unlock these. The Bomber, Gog, Wep, Wet. I got so excited when I got Wep. Like, that was it took me so long to get to there and unlock him. What was the one that we were all kind of waiting for? I don't know if it was Suchi, Adzi, and Zalar. I think it was Suchi or Skoger. I can't remember, but in the clan chat, the guild chat, we were just all waiting on this guy forever. I remember it being like a month and a half of a grind to get up there, and then all of a sudden an update came out, and we all upgraded like so fast. So what I've not done though is move gilded damage over, and so if you look at where is it at here? If I look at see how it's not blued out here. There's no on the gilded side. They're all going to be still down here in Javira, even though we're at Xylar. I don't think I need to move them back and forth. I can't remember how you moved them over. Was it Q or something? Let me see. Oh yeah, Q. Q moves them all, so we did move him to Xylar, but it'll give him some damage, but he's just not going to need it. You can even just, because of the amount of goals you have, you can just boom him out like all the way up, right? So he's at 103,000, and you're still going to be acquiring gold only because we're at a level 1100. This is going to go all night to get to 200 grand again, and that's why it takes so long to level up. If you could skip levels, I know back in the day you used to be able to level up a hero and skip levels. You could start off at like level 1,000. It was very, very handy. So we're going to give that a few seconds to keep rolling. and then we're gonna check back in on the stream here. So anyway, I'm gonna cut this off here for this video and this update as I get more acclimated back to the game and I start figuring out some of the stuff. We are going to spend more time in Clicker Heroes. So I'm gonna put out my last couple of guys, and then I want to energize the Dark Ritual and to a cooldown, and then hit super clicks as well. It doesn't matter at this level. We're knocking things out. But anyway, guys, welcome back to Clicker Heroes, and I'll see you soon.